Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading, in particular, mystery reading number 770. Before getting into this reading, chances are that most of the people watching this video are not subscribed, so if you are a recurring viewer, you enjoy my work and would like to help support the growth of my channel, feel free to do so by sticking around and hitting that subscribe button down below and ringing the notification bell next to it if you feel called to. My current goal is 500 subscribers, so I can have access to offering channel memberships, and I'm just focused on the milestone of 200 subscribers for now, so if you do decide to help me out with that, thank you very much. The last thing I want to say is, if you are interested in my psychic and spiritual services, I'm currently offering live chat sessions, written digital readings, and a program called the myheads program for those of you who may be struggling to afford these types of services. I'm currently taking request forms and applications for the business week of June 9th, and the deadline for those submissions is June 6th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're interested in that, check the description box down below. So already I was kind of like feeling some messages come through. I feel like your throat chakra could be significant, and I also saw the number 111, which is a sign to trust yourself. It can also be a sign to trust myself if a reading is feeling particularly guided. So someone here, you might feel called to express yourself, whether it's with your voice, art, in a different way, one way or another. I feel like if you feel called to use your voice some way, this is your sign to trust yourself. And I just saw the number 222. This can be about balance, a significant decision. It could be about a significant relationship. Only take what resonates. It can also be about priorities, because I was just seeing the Two of Pentacles. Someone here could be trying to juggle priorities. But getting into interpreting the number 770, there are 2 sevens, and for me, this number is about learning, wisdom, expanding your consciousness. It can also be about healing, because we do learn from healing. Maybe there's some significant lessons, personal, maybe spiritual lessons that could be significant for someone that you're learning. Or it could be something more practical. There could be something in school that you're learning that is spiritually significant, or maybe there's something you're researching that is spiritually significant. It's going to resonate differently for everybody who's watching this. But since there's 2 sevens, there's a lot of focus here on what you're learning. And I know that, coming up in these next 10 videos, we're going to have 777. So if you feel called to the number 7, that reading might be significant for you, especially because the meditation that I'm listening to right now to help me stay focused, it has the number 777 in it, and it has felt 7. The number 7 has felt extremely significant for me, so it could be extremely significant for you too. I was also thinking that the TV show Friends could be significant for someone, but the number 0 is about cycles, and I already felt this energy of change, and this energy of change feels strong. It's almost like it's as strong as what you're learning. So maybe there is some sort of change here. A change in feeling, thinking, believing, or a change in a relationship, a change in your job, a decision here maybe that you're being called to make that will create change, but will also help you learn. I just saw the number 432. That number is a sign to trust that everything happens for a reason in exactly the order that it's meant to. So that could be a message for somebody who, you know, maybe you needed that message of the number 111 to trust yourself. And I feel like the universe is asking for you to trust the universe. Trust where you feel guided. Trust what your intuition and your inner voice are trying to tell you. Especially if you feel like you're trying to make a significant decision. I feel like for this decision you need to trust yourself more than other people. Adding up these numbers, 7 plus 7 is 14, plus 0 is still 14, and 1 plus 4 is 5. That's why I was feeling the energy of change, because I thought about it earlier, adding up these numbers, and the number 5 is about change and transformation. And usually whenever we go from, at least for me during my readings, whenever I go from, like, you know, 769 to 770, 759 to 760, there's a shift there. And I just saw the number 555 on the timer. So that's confirmation here that someone is going through a significant shift in their life, a significant change that you are learning from, and maybe you also feel called to teach something from whatever you learn. It could be about change itself, or, you know, it could be anything. You know best, I want to say. And I'm thinking about that TV show, or that movie, Tangled, where there's that song that she sings about Mother Knows Best. There could be someone here who has an overbearing mother, and you do have this significant decision, and it's like your mother is trying to push you a certain way, but you want to go a different way, and this is your sign to trust yourself. Someone here could also feel trapped, and actually I just realized that in that movie, Rapunzel and her mother live in a tower. And there is a card in the tarot called the Tower. So it's maybe someone here has some sort of foundation that's breaking down. You might live with your mother. It could be significant for someone. Or you could live with somebody where the dynamics are changing. That could also change your living situation. But it may not work out that way. It could also be like an internal, emotional, mental foundation that's breaking down. But that's so a more stable one, more healthier one can be rebuilt. I'm going to start wrapping up this reading by drawing out a card from the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot. Oh goodness, I accidentally pulled this up. I just see the Ace of Wands in reverse. It says, well, actually upright, it says, inspired creative energy, starting new project, potential big opportunities. So somebody feel like they could have an opportunity that is blocked from them. Maybe there's something new that you want to start, but you need to first make some changes, maybe learn some things. Maybe your inspiration or your energy feels blocked and you need to liberate yourself in some way to reignite some sort of flame within you, some sort of hope and faith and trust for sure. So I have the Seven of Swords. For some reason I wanted to say the Seven of Wands, and that card is all about defending yourself, standing up for yourself. This Seven of Swords says, quote, sneaky behavior, secretive, contemplating, analyzing, creative solution, solving answers with truth, blind to reality. This card is the card of deception, and that number 7 there is definitely significant for somebody. There is some sort of deception, lies, manipulation that I feel like is meant to teach you something. And I know what it's like to be in a situation like in the crosshairs of a manipulative, abusive situation, and it's very challenging, but it has also taught me so much whenever I thought about it in a way of how it could serve me. rather than focusing on how it worked against me, what it gave me rather than what it took from me. There is so much to learn from this situation. This can also be about deceiving yourself. Maybe there's something here to learn about how honest you are with yourself and how it's related to how honest others are with you.